about marketing, where each week you get a hot tip to help you grow your business and change the world. I'm your host, Jennifer Trask, and in today's episode, we are talking about 5 features that will take your website from a brochure to a sales machine. Woo, so excited. Okay, so what I did was I came up with the top 5. We're going to go through them all. And this is really important because how many times have you been to a website where you went on it and for whatever reason, there are multiples, it didn't engage you and so you just left immediately? We don't want that to happen to your ideal clients. So I'm going to give you 5 things you can do today to change your website to make it that much better so they stay and they buy from you. All right, the first thing, you want your website to look professional. Now, I've seen some out there. They don't all look this way. If it's too cluttered, if it looks like it was made 10 years ago, if you haven't updated it in a long time, you really, really, really want to go the professional look. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean if you're on a budget and you're thinking, I can't afford a fancy customized website, that's okay. There's tons of great options out there today where you can get websites for pretty much free, actually, a lot of them, and you can choose lots of great themes and designs that are already done for you. And all you need is to have your nice logo, maybe a banner to start with, something that really brands you, that looks professional, that you can add into the website, and you can start there. Just make sure it's really clean and it's professional and it has vibrant colors that match who you are as well as who your target audience is. That's the most important thing. So there's lots of resources. One that I recommend to clients is Weebly.com. They have, there's a $4 and an $8 a month plan. I like Weebly because it's a drag and drop. It's pretty simple, and you can also build your lead list there, which is also a really great feature. We're going to talk about that. So if you know that your website really isn't up to snuff, make sure you take action and get it professional looking. Okay, the second thing is that your prospect should be able to self-identify themselves. So what that means is when someone comes to your website, within the first 5 seconds, they should know if it's for them or not. And if it's not, they can leave, and if it is, they can stay. So really what that means is the website all about you or is it about them? It should be very clear who you're serving as soon as they come to the website. The third thing that's going to help make you more sales is the what's in it for me. Everybody's favorite in marketing. So remember, your website is not about you. That's why you have an about section on the website. Everything else is about your prospect. They're wondering, she or he looks professional, so they must know what they're doing, right? First impressions, right? We know what they're like. They self-identify and say, oh yes, this is for me. She has something I need. Now, how is it going to help me? What's in it for me? So make sure that whatever it is, content-wise, that you have on there, it's really easy for the person to understand that, yeah, this is for me, and this is how he or she's going to help me. Okay? The fourth thing that's going to help you is to have a call to action. Now, your call to action needs to be something of value. So it also needs to be above the fold. So in a newspaper, you know how when you have a newspaper and they're folded, so the top portion, everything that's on it is above the fold. On a website, it's the same thing, and what it means is before people scroll down, because that's work for them, it'll be the first thing they see above the fold. Usually offers go up in the top right-hand corner of a website. Some people also use sliders to invite people to a webinar or to download a free ebook or something of that nature. So whatever it is, you want to tell people what to do and you want to build your lead list, because ultimately in today's environment that we live in, people are getting marketing messages left, right, and center. And it used to take, back in the day, remember that old statistic of people need to see you 7 times before they buy? Now people need to see you 7 to 12 times before they even really look at what it is you're offering and who you are and can you add value to them. And that's because there's so much going on all the time. We're advertised to constantly. So it's really important for you to make sure that you build your lead list so that you can be in their inboxes on a regular basis and at least weekly, and build a relationship with them by adding value. So whatever that call to action is, maybe it's a video training, maybe it's an ebook, maybe it's a free chapter in a book, you're limited only to your imagination. Just make sure that it solves a problem your ideal prospect has, and it's worth the exchange of them giving you their name and email, okay? And make sure it's above the fold. It's very important. The last thing that's going to help you make more sales on your website is connection. And connection really has two parts. So the first thing is about you. People want to know who you are. What's your story? Why are you doing what you're doing? How did you get to where you are today? Why do you care to be a coach? Coaching is a type of industry where most people get in it because something happened to them, whether it was a tragedy and they realized, oh, this is my calling, life is too short. Maybe they had a coach and it helped them so much that they wanted to become one. There's so many reasons why people become different types of coaches. Tell that story. People are storytellers. We connect through stories, and people want to know what's in it for you. Why are you out there coaching people on whatever topic it is that you are coaching them? Make sure you have that on your website, and ideally you have it in video, because video is the next best thing to meeting in person. And obviously you can't meet everybody in person, but this way they'll get to feel you, they'll get to see you, hear you, feel the energy that's coming from you, particularly while you're telling your story of why you're doing what you're doing. Because when people feel your reasons and it resonates with them, they'll be more inclined, they'll feel more connected to you, they'll trust you faster, and therefore they're going to be more open to what you have to say as well as what you have to offer. Now, the other part of connection is about connecting with the audience, not just about telling them about yourself, but about adding value to them. So you need to have a blog, or you need to have links to articles that you've written, or if you're going to do webinars and you're bringing people to you, adding value to them, because they need to get a taste for what it's like to be learning from you, to be with you. Because in our industry, people want to know that they're going to have the right coach, that, yeah, you know what you're talking about. Yes, you really know my problems. Yes, you understand where I am and where I want to go. So I know you can help me get from A to B. And you can do that through content marketing. And also, one of the things I really like about having a blog, well, there's many reasons, but some of the top ones that come to mind is, first, it allows you to show your capabilities and the value that you have to offer. 2, it allows you to interact. People can comment on it. You can create conversations with people. It's a moving, dynamic thing. It's always changing. 3, it helps you with SEO. It helps you get found on Google for your keywords when you're using keyword strategies. So you really want to make sure you're providing places of connection for people, because who do people do business with? People do business with people, right? People they like, know, and trust. And in order for them to get to know, like, and trust you, you need to be in front of them on a regular basis. That's why you need to have a call to action to build your lead list. That's why social media is always great, so they can see you there regularly. And that's why you need the connection of having a regular blog, or make sure you have a really great about section and you're really adding value on a regular basis. So what's going to happen is, when you have all of these ingredients, the right people, those ideal clients who you really want, are going to identify themselves and realize, hey, this person can really help me. They're going to come into your world to see what you have to offer. And if they like what they see and they build the trust with you, when they're ready to buy, they will buy from you, because they're consistently seeing you in their inbox and the social media. They come back to your blog. You see? So it's very, very powerful. So that's it. I would love to hear from you. Is there something that you're missing that you're going to put on your website? Are you going to make some changes? Did you already make these changes and find a difference? Let me know what you're going to do, what's working for you, what's not working for you. And if you have a question about any of this, let me know that too, and I can answer it in another episode of The Magic of Marketing. And as always, if you found this valuable and you liked it, please make sure you comment on the blog and share in social media. And lastly, come on over to jennifer-trask.com for the free updates, because we do some fun stuff just by email as well, not just in the Magic of Marketing videos. So thanks so much. Have a fantastic week. Have fun doing your website makeover. And we'll see you next week on The Magic of Marketing. Bye.